my stuff in there and turn it on. And yeah, and if I can, it's a 1 liter engine. If I can mix enough, ambient air that's been ionized with the hydrogen oxygen gas to just start it the fuck up, I'll be ahead of everybody, at that point. And that's, and to show everybody that it works is the whole point. So there was a gentleman in the physics group, and he posted 2 things. One of them was about water, and the other one was about a magnetic motor, and it was all talk. And I just responded to him, and I said, there's a lot of talk going on there. Do you have anything to show for it? And then I posted my shit, my magnetic motor, and pictures of Stan's old electronics. And he was just like, holy fuck. I said, talk is cheap, dude. I mean, you can talk like that all your fucking life, but if you're not going to do something, just stop talking. So, yeah.
More doing.
God damn it, Chris. You've got me on break. I got everything here heated up. I've been soldering while I was doing the stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I found everything that the rats fucking took off with a couple of nights ago. So I'm finally. What?
The secret is literally do the work and all will be revealed to you.
Yes. I believe that. I don't believe in waiting for somebody to just be a fucking idiot.
To tell it to you. That's what Max would always say. What do you want me to do? Come over and turn the knob for you? He'd say it to me.
You mean hold your hand?
Yeah. I'll hold your hand.
Call your mom,
and then you'll be good.
Let's all get together and see what we can do to help Kevin turn the fucking screw. Yeah. No, I understand. And I know you are waiting for a presidential candidate to do it. I know you're waiting on me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm voting for you.
Like, I knew that dude before he got his head blown off.
I need somebody who didn't inhale.
Well, they ain't getting one this time around. I think both of those people that are running that are in the top part, man, I think they've been inhaling something terrible.
Yeah, adrenochrome.
Fucking incompetence. If they don't have an internal monologue going on, I would not be surprised. And I shared something from Tupac. Tupac was alive when I was growing up. I don't know how old you guys are again, but yeah, that was a cool motherfucker. He was a cool motherfucker, and he did talk about, being rich and having hundreds of millions of dollars and then somebody being poor on the street. Yeah, man, I don't like that shit. And I love animals more than people. I'd rather see animals, benefit from this people almost.
Yeah, but he was hanging out with the diddler there, and then all of a sudden he wound himself up dead.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was the Diddy.
It was the diddler.
The diddler said, man, can't tell everybody about my baby oil. All right, well, are we doing anything else? I guess I'm going to get off of here. I've got fueled up on a Red Bull, but I'm probably going to need some coffee. Just had a hard day today on the fucking farm. Rats got me and had to get water and all sorts of different stupid shit. But
yeah,
no time off. Chris doesn't give me any time off, so
no sympathy for the devil.
What?
No sympathy for the devil.
That's right, and no rest for the wicked. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. I'm gonna get the fuck off of here.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, catch everybody later.
Yeah, and everybody's seen that picture that I just posted. I'm sorry, I was talking and not looking. Did everybody see that picture? That's Chris's electronics, basically, and that's on the green boards. My electronics I'm dinking with are on the prototype boards. And yeah, Chris, I can use that dual frequency generator, or I can use 555 timer shit, or I can run it into the frequency generators over here first. It doesn't matter. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna find a sweet spot on the transformer, and it's just gonna kind of probably head towards that spot, and then it'll be gated. And if that produces, does what it should, I guess, then we'll see. I think Noah doesn't have any kind of gate going on his electronics, does he?
He doesn't. No, and I'm concerned that he's oblivious to some things. Like he's definitely working in saturable regions, and he doesn't really want to be. So.
Well, and something else is there's a resting state, and so you run into, was it the valence theory or something? Anyways, you can only apply the voltage to the fucking water fuel cell for so long before it kind of gets tired of you doing that shit, and so you got to give it a break, and then you can hit it hard again. And what Ethan was saying about how the fuel cells there's 3 fuel cells, and he was individually pulsing them at individual times, that kind of makes sense.
Right. That's how he restricted amps.
At the same time, it would keep his amps at the same. It would definitely deliver the voltage and the amperage to the fuel cell. I don't know. That kind of sounds weird if it's in an RLC circuit, because the fuel cells are so small when there's gas in them, and they're larger when there's more water in them. And it seems like if you did them all at once, then you would curtail all of your amperage, as compared to if you did them individually, where you would be curtailing 3 different sets of amperages. I don't know if that comes across right, but that's another reason why. So Darren Richett, I forgot to mention that name. Darren Richett. Does anybody know Darren Richett?
No.
Because when I was younger, he contacted me through WaterforFuel, and he said that he worked with Stan on the accelerator portion, the foot feed portion of the dune buggy. He didn't mention which one. He didn't mention if it was, carbureted or fuel injected or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know.
You didn't mention whether it was carbureted or fuel injected?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, say that again, I missed it. Someone didn't say whether it was carbureted or fuel injected?
Yes, so there was a gentleman named Darren Richett, I thought. Darren Richett was his name. Daryl Richett? I think it was Darren Richett, and he said he worked with Stan Meier and other people that Stan Meier employed there to worked on the foot pedal, on the laser accelerator portion of the dune buggy. But he did not mention if the car was fuel injected or if it was carbureted.
Gotcha. Some of the patents have, he calls it an injector, but you look at it, it's a carburetor. Not a petrol carburetor, of course.
Well, here's something interesting that maybe I only know, but I wouldn't doubt it. Everybody else knows it. Anybody who's worked on VWs, one of the amazing things about them is you can run them off of propane, very low volumes of propane through the fuel system, the way that the reed works in the carburetor. And you can change it to where it works even better. But you can supply propane through the carburetor of a VW, the old ones like that, and it looked like gasoline. And so when Stan ran it off of his fuel cell in his front yard, and was on the video of going, "You getting that?" And his wife says, "Yeah, I'm getting it." And he goes, "There it is, everybody. She's running on water."